Everybody nervously watching. Everybody anxiously watching. Here it is. That's strike three, and for the first time, the Jackfish have brought a championship to the city of Welland.
Pretty special night on Saturday for the Welland Jackfish as they won their first ever Intercounty Baseball Title in Game 6 of the Dominico Finals against Barrie, where they dominated the Bearcats and avoided a 7th and deciding game. Now, they did bring the trophy back to the Rose City, Welland, on Sunday, and President and Director of Fun for the Jackfish, Ryan Harrison, has brought it into the studio today, also brought to General Manager Jason McKay. Congrats, lads. How are we doing?
Very, very well.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thank
Jason.
you so much.
That's fantastic. If somebody is watching right now, they're just like, what are you doing? This is you. This is the Director of Fun. This is Mr. Ryan.
This is every day.
This is every day.
Yeah. You asked me earlier how many suits I have. I have about 14.
You have about 14. But
yes.
Before we get to the baseball stuff, this is what you've created in Welland.
Yes.
Like when you brought the Jackfish to Welland, how many years ago?
2019. 2019.
Yeah. You knew it was about baseball, but you knew it was more about.
So actually, it's funny, when we first came to town, we didn't do this. We were very much trying to be as professional as humanly possible. And after our first season, yes, we were solely professional, but that wasn't going to be our shtick going forward. So I went into a onesie jumper. It's actually 2 pieces. And we decided to be a little bit crazy at the ballpark.
Right. So create an atmosphere to make baseball fun for the whole family.
Well, we don't care if you like baseball, don't like baseball. The whole premise is entertainment for us. Yeah. And if you come there and the people are fanatics that have been there before, we got the coach, we got the rally pig, our mascot's going crazy. I'm wearing this. We're throwing hot dogs, T-shirts, you name it. So we made quite the atmosphere for the players, and we hoped and we think it helped them obtain this thing right here.
Let's get to the baseball point, because Jason, that's what you head up, and you have all that atmosphere that kind of continued to build over the past couple of years. So how did you build the baseball side?
Well, as soon as Ryan put a whole bunch of people in the stands, we realized that we had to up our game and actually put a good product on the field. So we changed our whole model, and we started scouring wherever we could find players. Brought in some top-end talent from around the country. Yeah. I think this year we had 5 provinces represented, players from 4 or 5 different countries.
And that's the thing, because the players are gone, right? They won, and they kind of went their separate ways back to whatever life they had.
Took a few of them to the airport myself, and yeah, off they go.
Right. So what does it mean as the Director of Fun and as the owner of the franchise that you brought it to Welland, and now you can actually say that you won the entire thing?
Well, I think we're the quickest team after a relocate or an expansion to win a championship. So we were actually just talking about that now. But so that's huge. That's I mean, that's a notch off the list. Yeah. And it's really going to grow our entire product. I mean, we're champions now. Not only is Jason's recruiting process going to be hopefully a little bit easier, but I think drawing fans in is going to be even easier for us. I mean, Never mind the championship, which is a huge accomplishment for us. Our show that we put on night in and night out is second to none, and we're going to bring you a different aspect of sports that you won't get anywhere else.
Well, and it's catching on around the league too. What you kind of started, and I know the Cardinals, because we've had the Cardinals on all season, and they've really come along, really came this year down at Barrie Arbor Stadium and what they're creating, but they're working on that model that you guys started. Yeah,
shout out to Eric down there. He's done an amazing job, and it's just a start for him. I know how we were when we first got started, and he's gonna really blow the top off that place, no problem. So if you haven't checked out a Cardinals game, please get out and check them out. But yeah, we started something different. Not everybody's accustomed to it. Not everybody enjoys it from time to time, but our fans do, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah. So what's can I touch the trophy? I didn't win the trophy. Let's see. Oh, it's got some weight to it.
It's not light.
Wow. Okay, so this trophy it's actually named the Jack and Lynn Dominico Cup.
Yes. Yeah.
And who's Jack and Lynn Dominico?
So Jack and Lynn, they own the Toronto Maple Leafs franchise, and they owned it for over 60 years. Jack passed away last season. Right. Yeah. So now it's it's in both their names, and it's going to be handed out for years to come. But it's been since 1919, not this specific one, but the idea of it since 1919.
Amazing, and we'll get 2023 Welland Jackfish going on right there.